everyone, welcome to God, Sex, and Love. It's your girl, Miracle Sins, and tonight I'm going to be chatting with Miss Keisha Hall. You may recognize her from a previous episode of God, Sex, and Love, but guess what? Tonight is all about her. So if you are ready, then stay tuned. Wishing I had a one Welcome back to God, Sex, and Love. I'm here with Miss Keisha Hall. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Look, welcome back. I know it's been a little while since you've been on GSL.
It has, and no offense, but I'm happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. GSL is doing big things.
Oh, girl, look, trying to do something now, trying.
Oh, you are doing it. You are doing it.
Oh,
you are doing it.
You know, hey, keep staying occupied during this pandemic, as they say.
Yes, and providing all the juice as well.
Yes. Oh, don't tell me you listen to the podcast. You listen to the podcast. Hold on, wait a minute. It's a whole nother conversation now.
We will save it then for another occasion.
I mean, it's so funny though that you do stuff and you just never know who's going to listen or who's going to support or whatever. So, matter of fact, thank you for the support. You've been supporting me online. You supported me with the journal and everything like that. So, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm excited to read it too. I'm excited to follow the day-to-day readings, and I already got my Amazon notification that it's on its way. So I'm so excited. And of course, that's what we have to do. We have to all be there, support each other's visions, goals, brands, everything. So I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I mean, it's been wonderful. I'm like, oh, look at her doing the thing, doing it. I love it.
Thank you, girl. Yeah, man, it's so funny too because it's like I don't know if people are just getting the journal because of me or if they're getting the journal because they actually want to try the challenge or whatever. But yeah, when or if you do it or however the situation is, by all means, let me know what you think. I pretty much just put what I've been doing for the past year into a book, and that's pretty much what that is. So,
well, and with that, you could take so much. Doing the day-to-day inspirational, the help, the feedback, supporting a friend, a sister, and also like building your own way of journalizing and writing your own thoughts and getting your next goal and move. So your work feeds into others in so many different levels. So don't ever think that it's just like, it's so many reasons on why to purchase and support. So that's what's important.
Look, y'all. I didn't bring on here to say that now, y'all. Y'all probably think I'm like, how much?
No, she did not. But it was something that I did want to say, and that's why I don't just purchase and support just to support. Because if that was the case, I would have just purchased it and sent it to someone else. But no, it's directly coming to me because I want to use it. I want to see how creative you have been, and I want to see your journey and what has helped you. Because maybe that can help me, and then I can spread the word, and it can help someone else.
That's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, like that's what I'm seeing more and more. That's what it's about. The things that you learn throughout life, and whatever God blesses you with, or whatever, it's usually not just for you. It's for you to pay it forward, and it goes on like you just said. So
absolutely, pay it forward. Yeah. Perfect wording. Perfect. That was perfect. Pay it forward.
Yes, indeed.
I'm excited. I'm excited to when it gets here. Yeah, I'm so excited. Now, of course, I'm gonna be like, girl, I'm gonna be on it. You gotta wait till after my 30 days, though. I'll send you my picture where like, okay, I got it. And then after my 30 days, then I'm like, all right, let's come back and let's touch on it.
Okay, well, that'd be great. I'd love to hear some feedback. Yeah, man. I'm excited now. Hey.
Yay.
Well, girl, enough about me. Wait a minute, enough about me and my endeavors. We're supposed to be talking about you, girl.
course.
But you went on when I know you're doing a lot of things as well. I know I'm a part of a group that you have on Facebook with another lovely lady that has frequented GSL.
Yeah.
Would you share with the people this particular group that
Yes. So let's be clear. It's the group. Myself and Denise Gilbert. She's a really, really long-term, great, amazing life coach, friend, sister. She's just amazing individual by herself. And thankful for her. That's how I was introduced to you. And we just came together. I've always been so supportive of my friends, or not even friends. If you give me a vision or light, I'm their pumper. Like, you have to do it. Don't wait on anyone. Don't stop for anyone. Do you. What fuels you, what you're trying to manifest, do the work to get it done. And in me, getting her pumped, just with life, and she's pumping me, we sort of just came together and we created Let's Be Clear. We have so many platforms where we feel like we can't be honest, you're not going to get truthful feedback. And we have to learn too, as individuals, that we have opinions and that we should be able to express and learn how to express our opinions without being attacked for how we feel or how we think. Not to say that we know it all, but to say that, this is just my viewpoint, and I am open and welcome to share that and to learn from others. Because maybe somebody else can say something to me or show me something or give me another way of thinking that I normally don't see, or I didn't think of it that way. So it's based on relationships, friendships, dating, kids, just anything, everything that's just composed in a world that, you would typically in a girl group or a guy group. This is the question that you would go to your homie or your girl and say, what you think about this? What you think? So we create a platform to say, let's put it out in the open, because it'd be so many different people that's come to us and like asking these questions. And what better way to create something that you can just go to the platform and get so many different viewpoints or opinions when it comes from dating, friendships, how to deal with things, what's okay, what's not okay, red flags, green flags, blue flags, whatever flags you want to create. Right. Or even with kids, like how to deal with this, how to do that, what are safety tips, what are no-goes, and what are, okay, maybe I can roll with this. It was just the perfect idea, and it's something that's been just dwelling in our hearts and we already been doing. So it was just a perfect place to do it. So yes, if you have not joined Facebook group, Let's Be Clear, go to Facebook, go to groups. Is there Let's, LET''S''BBE Clear, CLEAR, and join our group. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to invite others, because we're all here to share each other our ideas and opinions and not feel attacked by our thoughts and opinions. So, and you've been in our group. What are your thoughts on it? Your opinions?
Yeah, I am ready to share. Honestly, I love it. I love the whole thing. I love that you guys created this group, and obviously, GSL. I try to have open and honest conversations here as well, because again, like you, girl, we can get it. We can go so many places with this right now. But you know that honesty right now and truth is being suppressed in this season, and for whatever reason, because people are being so easily offended, or or whatever, and so there's a lot of that going on in the world. And so to have some platforms like your group here, I think is great, because it's so funny. Well, one, you can be clear, but then also like you said, getting those different opinions and just hearing them, and that being okay, knowing that you can come to the table and be like, okay, I can agree to disagree, and that's okay.
That's okay.
That's the thing I feel like that's definitely needed. So I'm glad you all made the group. It's so funny every now and then. I'll just be scrolling and I'll see one of the random questions, and sometimes you gotta shake your head at it, or sometimes this is straight up laugh, but good questions, and it's interesting to see like the feedback from people too. And you have both men and women in the group, I noticed. Yes. So what made you all do that dynamic of having both in there?
The women need to hear direct feedback from the men, just as well as men need to hear direct feedback from the women. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we go to each other. We go to our girls, and the guys go to their guys. Mm-hmm. So we're like, we know how we think, but we need to know what they are thinking, and like what we need to fix, and how things can be done. And the guy point of view is somewhat like Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
Like to really get that feedback. And it was so funny because I think in the beginning, it was more the women coming in, and we had to say, look, no, guys, come in. We need you. We want to know. So I love the fact that, so many of the contributors, the guys are posting, trying to figure out the women and why y'all do this and why do you think this is okay. And the women do the same thing. So it is so amazing. I love that platform. I love GSL too. I really do. It's been going, it's really great. But I love the fact that we are thinking beyond our own gender feedback. I love the fact that, I think too, it teaches us to be able, as you stated, know that it's okay to have different opinions. It's okay to, I feel this way, you feel this way, but we can converse our opinions without feeling attacked.
Yes. So
I think the group to me is providing maturity. Because you are right. There has been some of those ones where we like, oh my gosh, please let this die down. Without interference. Because people can get very emotional about feelings. And it's like, people, we are all different. We are individuals. We all have our individual mindsets, how we process things, what we think of things, how we like our lives to operate, the type of person we like for us and that we don't like for us. And that's okay. That is okay. But some people are stronghold on what they believe, what they feel is right, what they feel is correct, and what they feel is not correct. And so I think too, with me being a relationship mediator, I'm so excited about that too, to get to that. Okay. I love the fact with, Denise and our dynamics, because I'm the mediator, so I'm more the one that's always like, hello y'all, we have two sides here. There's a guy side, there's a girl side, or there's a, whatever your thought is, it's okay. And this is the platform for us to be okay in expressing that, not to attack that. And with the life coach, with Denise, she puts more of her wording in. And her thing, and I'm like, well, I'm a give or take kind of person. I can see this and I can see that too.
Right.
So yeah, I love it. It's thankful for you, and for let's be clear that we are bridging platforms to where it is more, is more diverse, and it is open to both genders. Is needed. I think
it definitely is. Like I said, I love that too, because it's like, again, you can go and you can see a question, and then you have the men answer, the women answer, and you can tell that they're free about their answer. They not shying away from it or whatever the case is. And I think it's good. It's good to see that feedback and maybe even get some feedback or whatever the case is. Now I don't know. Now a lot of those questions, and we got, but it seems as if like they're not say strawberry letter types, but kinda like. So am I getting the correct? Because I don't want to say that the people in the group is asking them questions, but Or maybe, I don't know. Like, no judgment if they are. But yeah, some questions, same as if they coming from like, hey, a friend said this, or hey, this is something that we're just putting into the group as a conversation starter. But I don't know, like, how are y'all sourcing some of these questions? You mind sharing us that secret in the sauce when we talk about
Well, okay, so I think we can tell when it's like we're open. We're open. So a lot of times Denise and I will receive questions from people in the group, and of course they don't want to post it.
Right.
So we will post it because I have actually it's been one question that I posted, and like I think they were coming at me, and I was like, it's not, listen. I'm like, listen, I'm not saying I do this or this is my issue. We take questions from others if it's asked and they want to be anonymous, and we will ask it for them. So not to take any question personal, like we're, trying to attack on your thoughts and feelings, but it may be something that we just post and you don't actually know who it came from. And that's supposed to be the main point of the group. Not for anyone to feel personally attacked, but to get the question out there, to go with the flow, to get the answers.
Well, hey, y'all might want to get on in the group, man, because it's funny. It's very interesting, not just funny as well, but it's interesting. Like, the questions are very interesting, and you're like, whoa, like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Yes. It's some good questions.
And now, and some posts are, for entertainment, because of course we'll do the ones that's like, one has to go. It'll be like the R&B singers or something. It's like, okay, well, one has to go. What's your, just to really get the feedback on, the likes and dislikes as a group. And because we treat the group as a family, it's not just a group to us. Like, we're like, we're family. And just how you would go to your girlfriends and you feel like, okay, I can ask you this question because we're family, we're friends. So we want the group to feel comfortable in coming in, asking the questions, and feeling, accepted to get feedback and to ask their question. So you have to put the family vibe in there outside of just the serious questions to put the livelihood to the family. And even when I approach the group, a lot of times we say hello family or LBC family, we're a family, we're a group. So we want to put that same vibe as the guys are going to their homies. They trust in the feedback, they want to receive it because they asked. So we try to bring the same, livelihood to the group.
I love it, y'all. Y'all, hey, go join the group, y'all. It's a good time.
So yes.
What else you got going on, Miss Keisha?
So relationship mediator.
Tell me about it.
Yes. Actually, I took my mediation, family and divorce mediation back in 2016. Okay. So I actually have been doing this for a while. I've helped many families. It was just a big thing to me. From college, I took up political science, but going through working at a courthouse back home, I sort of just fell into helping families, and I was always like the advice person. So like you're always the one everyone calls on. You're always like the one that everyone they trust your advice. You're like the one that's the soul, the soother, the one that's like, you're right, or I didn't think of it, or okay. I'm always the one that everyone's want their viewpoint.
Right.
And so it just sort of growing to me that I was like, I like doing this. I like helping families. I like helping friendships. I'm a only girl out of 5 brothers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a dynamic, I'm sure. They look at that. Don't touch my baby sister. Right?
Yeah, yes. So, it started really with just the love of having those, you know, when you're the only girl and you want a sister. So it's like that relationship you always try to build with your friends to be that supportive sister. Even though I'd be like, I don't know what having a sister is like or what it's about. Because the sisters that I was around, they fought all the time. Is that true? Because you are a sister, right?
I have a sister, yeah, I do have a sister. Now, we didn't fight too much or anything like that, I would say. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, well, she's younger than me, but the dynamic between us is that, like, she always came across as if she was older.
Okay. So she the big sister.
Yeah, so yeah, because she's trying to tell me what to do and, you know, just stuff like that. I mean, you know. So obviously there was, you know, a little bit of, I guess, hair bumping there because it's like, okay, well, you know, you're a little sister, X, Y, and Z. But I mean, you know, now that we're both adults and everything, I mean, you know, it is what it is, as they say.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just going for that. And so I just went into, I really wanted to go deeper into it with business and just not really even for the business, just because I was already doing it. So I was like, well, let me learn more about it. So of course I looked up a course and for the required course to like work with the courthouse, the judicial system and stuff on a bigger level. That was I found the course, so I took it, and yeah, I've been doing this since 2016, but I know I did like a little post or something on it recently. So yeah, but I love it. And it's just a thing in me of helping family, friends, and relationships. You know, the mediation part of it. Mediation, you know, we're not the counselors and trying to get you to go to the root of things. Mm-hmm. We're this is where you are now. This is what you're trying to decide on. How do we move forward? How can we make you happy? How can I make you happy? And that's how let's get to solutions. So that's our place in the mediation business. And I just love doing it. It's something I've been doing it since 16, really before then, but I just got really serious about it in 2016. It's 2021. And so, yes, let's just shine light on that. So if you ever need friendship mediation, anything in relationships, family, divorce, yes, I can definitely help you with that. So you could just, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Keisha Hall, or TH Connects. That's TH Connects Enterprise, my brand that I go by. I can definitely help you with the relationship mediator. Or ask her, go on Let's Be Clear, and you can ask your question on there as well.
Nice. Well, look, congrats on that. Congrats on finding something that you love to do. And you're using your gift that is obviously helping others and, you know, helping others win and communicate. I think that's...
Yes. That is a big thing that we say it like it's so easy to do.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
The communication is not the easiest thing to do. And I think that sort of even flows with how we were just stating with Let's Be Clear. You know, and even what you were stating, we bring in our opinions. And a lot of times everyone is not receptive to opinions, and we have our own, you know, this is this and that is that. Everyone cannot agree to disagree, and that creates communication issues. So yes, that's when you have some good mediators. Hello, you all out there that can come in and sort of, you know, lower the tone and help out with this situation. So yes, communication is the key. Yes.
Love it. I was gonna be messy and be like, what's the worst situation? But nah, I mean, I don't know unless you want to tell me. Without revealing people's private business. I mean,
with communication, with mediation.
Yeah.
Typically most cases be just, you know, most cases are where friendships are just, they are besties and the bestie did something they weren't understanding and they just feel like they just cannot come back together. And typically it'd be months since they've even talked. But it'll be where the person is constantly still coming in their mind. They're still talking about the person. Mm-hmm. So then, you realize that you're not over the person and you're not over whatever happened. My worst is always the divorce cases, of course. You know, and it's where you already at your divorce and you're just trying to figure out how to get out of it, or who should take this, who should take that, or, it's always the argument in the divorce stage of what belongs to who. So those be pretty much at the worst, cases. Once you are at the divorce and you pretty much done, then it's like trying to get, I feel that relationships can end. I truly believe this. If they have to end, if we're at that point, I truly feel that they can end and move forward, especially if it's families with children, can move forward in a peaceful and good co-parenting relationship. A lot of times that is not the case. It's triggers back and forth constantly. And I be thinking, like, are y'all still married? Because you're going to a divorce and you're doing the same thing that you were doing in the marriage.
Right.
So it's like a good mediator would come in to sort of try to, that's when I come in, to try to make it a smoother transition than still the bickering even after the divorce. So,
right. Yeah, I know I guess that's a sad case in regards to divorce and everything like that. I mean, well, obviously all the scenarios, I'm sure. I mean, even with the friendship, girl, don't get me started on. Because there's a lot that I don't understand about some of the friendships that I've had, but that's
a whole topic. That's a whole topic right there. It is. It is. I think that it needs to be a one-on-one of how to be a friend, or what is a friend.
Girl, yes indeed.
Yeah. But I think too, you know what I learned from that?
What's that?
I think I had to learn how to stop holding other people accountable for what I need. I know that's hard to us. I know. It gets deep. But we have these things of like what a friend is, what a friend does, how a friend is supportive, and it spiritually, because God sets in love, those are the things that we should just constantly seek from God. And I think when we get there and we call on our friends, that'd be our first hint right there, because we're calling on the wrong person. And we're looking for them to console to, and we're looking for their feedback, and we're looking for them to understand us, and we're looking for the right words, and we're all of that. We're seeking them, and we should just automatically go ahead and seek God for that, and then we mad because we're like, well, you wasn't there for me, and you didn't understand me, and how could you say this? And I expressed this to you, and you really said this. Now, when it comes to the backstabbing and the talking behind the backs and that kind of thing, now that's a whole nother level. Of course, we need to have a bump on those are red flags and do not do's, to friendships.
Right.
But on certain things, I think, But that's a whole.
But that's real though. Like you said, there's a lot of times that we, again, we should go to God, but we try to fill His void with something else, and that's when we mess up. Yeah. And a lot of things. But again, that's deep right there. Look, that's a whole.
Yeah. There are those things that we need to deal with, like friend. That's not a friend. That's not okay. And if you want to keep the friendship, like with mediation, when it's a constant bother, and obviously you haven't had that closure with this person, how can I get that? How can I get that? How can the other person realize, how can I unlift them from what they did wrong to me? How can we get everyone to see both sides? And how can are we gonna move forward together and still building, or we're not? to where we have some closure. Because we can't control what people do. I mean,
yeah. That's one thing that I guess I kept getting reminded of throughout my life. It's like, yeah, you can't control what someone else do. The only thing I can control is my response to what they've done. You know, and I mean, yeah, I think that's something that help us to keep that in our minds as we go through different things. But yeah. Right. Well, y'all, look, we know who to call. We need some mediation or
travel. If you need mediation, I'm a travel planner too. TH Connects Enterprise goes through mediation. I'm a travel agent. I love to travel and party, event planning. Those are my things. So let's be clear.
Okay. Yes.
Love that. Girl, well, you can just put it out there. So let's be clear. Everything that's going on here. So relationship mediation, travel agent, travel planner, and event planning. I any type of travel, even if it, sometimes we be not needing to know like where to go local or what to do, what's the best restaurants, what's the hangout spots, what's going on, or I just want to do something this day and I need an itinerary for the whole day. So, if it's just like, okay, tell me what you've done and I could come up with ideas and, what you can do new. I'm based, of course, in Atlanta, in Georgia, but I travel all over and I love exploring. So those special gifts of mine are just so blessed to have. Yeah, travel. All of this is found on TH Connects Enterprise too on my Facebook page, so it's easy to go there. But yeah.
Love it. Well, I mean, I guess we can say this too. I mean, I don't know, because I'm sure you're going to have a lot to say, but I was going to say, if you want to wrap up with this, tell us about your fabulous birthday celebrations, because I'm talking about this lady was celebrating, y'all. So please, can you share with people a little bit?
And you know what? 31, as I'm gonna say, I just turned 31, and I'm 31, and I've been saying on every time, this is my Nike year. This is my 31 winning Nike. Just do it all year, and yes, I did. I turned 30 last year. COVID, of course, COVID just. And everybody's birthday stuff. It was just everything was just like, how the buzzer just go out, it's over. So I did get to do a little bit right before COVID really just came, like stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, this year I was just like, I just want to. I prayed so hard back in like November, December. And I lost a really, 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 really my best male friend and my kid's godfather too. And I had a wake up call. Because he just finished his master's, literally.
Wow.
And I mean, it was just in weeks. My oldest baby, his goddaughter, had her birthday the beginning of November, and I remember our conversation. He was just like, I've never missed a birthday, and I want to be there, but I've got to handle the last ending of this master's. And I was like, of course, you get your master's, we're celebrating. That's a big win-win, something that you've been working really, really hard on too for a very long time. And you at the very end of it. So he missed it. And so the plan was, okay, Christmas, I'm gonna come down because it's the other baby, the middle baby birthday. So we're gonna do the whole Christmas thing and I'll be down.
Mm-hmm.
December the 14th of last year, that he was just taken away from us and taken away from me. And that was really, really hard That was really hard. So I processed my whole life like differently. Just even from there. And of course, many family members were lost with COVID. Friend, and even outside of COVID, the violence, and you know, just so much that just constantly going on. Just was like, it seemed like it was just extra 2020. And so I just literally I went to California in December, and even from going to California, it's like from that, my new year, I was just like, I was like, family, friends, me, goals, just living, just to live. We wake up thanking God and breathing, but are you living? Like, are you really living in your purpose? Are you really living for your happiness? Are you really taking every day and every breath and every moment to the fullest? Because we say it, but are we really living it? And I guess I've been living it so hard since the beginning of the year. People didn't even know when my birthday was. They was like, when is your actual birthday? Because, girl, you've been turned up.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, sis. I think it was a beautiful thing. Girl, I don't know what I thought was going on. I thought you had sent a second flyer. Yeah, she had sent out some flyers, y'all. So anyway, she had sent a second flyer, and I didn't see the restaurant on there. And so I was like, oh, she must not be doing that no more. And so that day I just forgot and everything until you posted that you was there. I was like, you look beautiful, and you look like you had a great time. And
yes, I've been told that you've been going hard like every weekend or every day since the beginning, since really last year, since December. You've been going to literally. I was getting messages on my actual birthday and after my birthday, like, when is your actual birthday? Because I have, so traveling is when someone says your happy space and what you will like do the rest of your life, like, I know for me, and I'm doing it with my children, but I know if I didn't have kids, like, I probably wouldn't even need to own a home.
Like that.
Yeah, that's my happy space. Palm trees, islands, adventures, just seeing something different, seeing God's creation. I love that. I'm happy doing that. Even if I get in my car, let my top back, and I'm just in a whole nother area that I've never seen before, and I'm learning what happened to it, or how did it come about? That's my happy space, going. So helping others to be able to do the same thing. Now, it's not a faith thing. We have to be clear and honest, but it's something that fulfills me. So I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy. Yes, we went. I went the urban parties, the silent listening parties at Cascades, skate night, and I haven't been skating in years, so I was like freaked out about it. Really. Are you a skater?
Girl, I'm trying to think. The last time I was on some skates, I think I was at Walt Disney World trying to learn how to, so they could put me in a parade or something. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Now, how long ago was this?
Let's be clear. I over 5 years. I mean, I was there for like, let me see, I moved back to Georgia in 2012. So, let me see, I graduated in 2006 from college. And then I went down to Florida. So I was there from then to like 2012. So, since 2012.
Okay.
A long time ago. Just look, single miracle. Look, no.
So yes, I did. I haven't been. I cannot remember since March when I went skating. The last time I went skating, like, I was like, skating. But I've been hearing like it was so much fun, y'all. Of course, I stayed like in the middle because I was like, I don't need nobody running me over. And the ones that was standing in the middle, they were just dancing because you have your DJs in your ear, you're at your own vibe, you're in your own mood, and you're just moving. Even if you're just moving your skates. It was fun. It was so fun. So yes, just I follow the group that does the silent parties, and so I see when they having something, and that's how I got connected with that. We did the rooftop at Punt City Market.
Yeah,
the rooftop. It's gorgeous up there. It's beautiful up there. Like it's really, really, really gorgeous up there. So if you're in Atlanta, you've never been to the roof at Punts, definitely try it out. Check it out. It is really beautiful. It's really, really nice. I did a lot of other things too. Restaurants here and there, the garden room, Charles I Fly.
That's when I gotta go with you because I've been looking at that online and it looks like it's beautiful scenery that I have in there, at least from the pictures. So I don't know,
but you know what? It was so nice that everyone there was like, we have to do this again soon. So you know it was nice that they're like, I want to come right back. And I even had like someone there that was like, well, my birthday is next week. I think I'm coming right back here. That's how nice it is. So I will make sure that when that group comes again, you're informed that you need to get yes, because it is nice. And you know, Miracle ain't telling y'all, but she got her birthday coming up.
Girl, I'm sitting here trying to like, girl, look, let me not talk about my situation because I'm over here like, I want to do a little getaway, but girl, we'll see. We'll see what the Lord do. Good. Look, I'm giving people
do it all.
Huh?
Erica do it all.
Girl, look. She gonna have me celebrating the whole month of August.
I've been celebrating since December.
Yes.
I've been celebrating since December. People didn't know what month my birthday was in, and they definitely didn't know what day it was on. I've been celebrating since December. Do it all. Do it all. If you got through COVID, if you've been getting through all of the violence and stuff that's been going on, and you wake up with the opportunity to do something that's gonna make you happy, you know, we cannot always make decisions around everyone else. Because I honestly would have went to all of those places even if no one else showed up or if no one else could go. It sometimes it's personal to just live in your moment and just do everything it is that you want to do. If it's a restaurant you want to try, if it's skating, ice skating, bowling, skydiving. You know, people thought I was crazy when I went skydiving.
I said to myself, I wanted to do like indoor skydiving at least try that part. But we'll
do I fly? Do I fly?
I'm seeing it. I haven't gone yet, but yeah, there's a lot of little things I would love to do. So yeah,
just everyone make this your just do it year. We're gonna put Nike into full effect this year. We're gonna just Nike it out the whole year. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And I have been just doing it. And I told everybody I'm gonna keep just doing it.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Let me plan your next adventure. Let me plan it. Contact TH Connects Enterprise. It's TH Connects on Facebook. I'm Keisha Hall on Facebook. I'm Keisha Hall on Instagram. I am Keisha Hall on what's the new TikTok? I just created me a TikTok. Y'all, I'm in the game.
Oh, girl, I got so many pages on like multiple pages on all these different things. I'm just like, girl, I can't even look. I let them have TikTok. I ain't up to it right now. I've
been letting them have TikTok for so long, but I'm like, TikTok is easy.
Girl, how many pages I got, girl? I got about 3, 4, 5. I can't even count for you right now how many pages I got on Facebook, and then I know for sure I got like at least 3 or 4 on YouTube, and then it's just me. That's my problem. Like if I had a team or somebody like helping me juggle this stuff, then it'd be one thing. But that's my whole thing, girl. It's like can I get past just feeling like I'm doing so much alone? Like, and I'm getting there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that help me out now. Like even with GSL, shout out to Sammy. He's gonna probably see this because he's been editing for me or whatever. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely helps a lot that I don't have to just keep taking on every little thing, you know. But yeah. But
when I say I just got started with TikTok, I've been sleeping on TikTok. So so I get it. But yes.
Well, Miss Keisha, I have enjoyed this conversation with you. I hope that, obviously there's a lot that the people could have received from this conversation tonight. So I hope y'all got y'all. She said, just do it. She said a lot of good things tonight. So, all right.
Just do it. Join Let's Be Clear on Facebook. And we're going to branch out even more. If you need any mediation, any travel advice, travel planning, TH Connects is on Facebook. I am Keisha Hall, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, since I don't started TikToking with you all. But yes, thank you so much, Miracle. Thank you. Miracle is doing big things, so I'm trying to, we're going to live it up. We're going to live it up.
Yes. I love it. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, thank you.
Wishing I had one
Thank you so much for watching God, Sex, and Love. And thank you to Miss Keisha Hall for this colorful conversation. I truly enjoyed it. I hope that you all did too. Thank you so much again, and good night.
There's no time to get my nails done. Oh, I know. I went to unwindselfcare.com and got my 100% nail polish strips. Thanks, Unwind Self Care.